got time for your bullshit. Everybody knows you be on it. Ain't got time for your bullshit.
Everybody knows.
Ooh, we ain't got time for your bullshit today. On the 4
we
2
can't have Dr.
1.
Phil up in that.
Yeah, you're right. No, we can't.
Dr.
What's
Phil
up,
would sue us
everybody?
faster than Hobson. Dr. Phil would totally sue us faster than Hobson.
Dr. Phil, we're coming for your neck.
There's a lot of copyright stuff against him. There's a car accident. Oh, I just said I wasn't gonna out him.
I mean, shit. Everybody's got dirt that you can dig up on them. Is that the podcast today? Do we just want to Google celebrities and find dirt?
No, I guess I just had it. The most recent thing that was controversial, and this is the one I will call out, is he apparently made a comment about how the quarantine can have damaging psychological effects. And I guess he misquoted numbers of swimming pool deaths as 360,000 when the correct number is about 36,000. I have no idea what the comment was, but apparently it was against lockdowns.
I want to do the Google search to find what I'm thinking about. If y'all know what I'm talking about, there's a show. It's like Dr. Phil. It's like that Oz guy show.
I've never seen that.
It's like I think it's like I keep trying to call them self-help shows, but they're not. Fucking, it's one of those types of shows, and he like the network kicked him off. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy.
I mean, the only thing I always associated Dr. Phil with like morning time cable television that I was never able to watch because I was at school. So like there's always this like period of time that if I'm at some, like when I used to stay at my aunt's house and I was able, because I worked night shifts, I would catch that in the morning because she would be watching it. It was always like weirdly nostalgic for me. Like I skipped school that day even though I'm 26.
Same, but that one for me was like for me that's Wheel of Fortune, baby.
It was the game
Wheel of
shows,
Fortune,
it
Family
was
Feud.
But it was like the game shows, and then it was like Jerry Springer and Maury, and
Yeah,
I used to watch a lot more Maury than Jerry Springer, but that's where my love of drama came from. It was all those paid actors to just fucking be dramatic as possible.
So normally if I ever had a skip school day, it was never just skip school. It was, okay, fine, you're too sick to go to school, you're going to your grandma's. Which was fine, because but my grandma was very conservative, so we'd never watched that kind of show.
That's fair.
She liked game shows, she liked doing her crosswords, she liked the news a lot, but most old people do.
See, my mom never watched the news. It was always too sad.
But it was never the news. It was like the Weather Channel, where like they intersperse weather with news because you cannot talk about weather 24/7. I think it's physically impossible for anyone to talk about weather 24/7.
I don't think it's impossible.
I mean, unless you're going to start giving, all right, the temperature in New Delhi today, 98 degrees.
If there's any meteorologists out there, have you ever talked about about weather for at least 10 hours in a row?
All right, we're going in alphabetical order from really big cities. So next up, New York City. 98 degrees too. If you had that on your bingo card, 2 degrees similar in a row, mark it off.
You having fun with this one?
Yeah, because I know a meteorologist. You know a meteorologist. He was my roommate in college.
I didn't know you had a roommate in college.
You don't,
Oh, like...
his glasses, he comes to game nights.
Yeah, okay, I mean...
Jason.
Yes, that Jason.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was your roommate.
Oh, hell yeah. So...
I just met you in college.
Oh,
I never
that's
like
fair.
hung out at your dorm, or I didn't even go to the only party I went to for the Cook and Made was the one where you were going away. Because oddly enough, I knew the people at the Cook and Made. I knew 2 of the people at the Cook and Made to invite me to parties, and they never invited me to parties. But the minute I got to be your friend, I got invited to a Cook and Made party. No grudges, no bad feelings.
I sense no bitterness in your voice.
They won't fucking hear
At
this
all.
anyway. So what's the matter?
Let us know in the comments if you heard this.
Hi, Mullen.
Man, I was actually... I didn't connect that one.
It was Mullen and Jack. It was immediately Mullen and Jack. I never once got invited to a goddamn Cook and Made party, and all of a sudden, oh, hi, I met Colby. Hey, man, you want to come to a cook? Yeah.
You were friends with Griff and
Well, I mean,
Laura, because I don't know what they would want to be called
yeah.
off podcast.
I mean, we were friends, but we weren't like close friends.
I was actually looking through the Cook and Made's Facebook today. That's very weird you bring that up.
Well, you brought up the Cook and Made.
Well, you did it for me. Thank you.
There you
Self
go.
segue.
Self segue.
I was looking at all the pictures of the shows we had there, and I was like, God damn, I haven't been to an underground show in so long, and now I'm not going to be able to go to one for even longer.
Oh yeah, no.
Although to be fair, I don't think I would go to an underground show today. Too old, man.
Why? It ain't I doubt you guys. Did you guys mosh in that fucking house?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I mean,
You don't strike me as a mosher.
we threw down. We had our moments.
Does that mean you just punch the air a lot? Were you one of the? Was that your group?
No, the last time I was in a mosh pit would probably have been 7 or 8 years ago now. And I remember I got in the pit for one song to my favorite metal band, Oh Sleeper. And they have this song called Son of the Morning, and it's all about God tearing the horns off the devil. This was at a Christian concert, by the way. But holy shit, no, Oh Sleeper fucking slams, dude. They fucking slam.
I can't imagine your pits are that bad.
Oh, dude, it was crazy. So the problem was, it was a hot and muggy night. It was an open air concert, but it was all under this big tent.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, the big plastic fucking tents that they roll.
Yeah, I know.
So it was just the heat and humidity just swept up into the tent and stayed there because the sun beat down on it all day. And then like the night came, we're like, oh, it's gonna get cooler. But then you pack the tent with a bunch of sweaty people. And as soon as the pit broke open, I did one song. I got out, and my friend caught up with me. He was like, hey, did you okay? I'm like, yeah, I was breathing other people's sweat that had just like not condensated. What's the evaporated off of their skin and is now directly in my lungs. Bye.
I feel
that
like
was it. That was the last time I was ever in a pit.
I really feel like I could get in the pit again. I don't feel like that's out of me yet. I haven't been to enough concerts for that to be.
I could be on the edge of the pit. I'm that guy. I'm the one that keeps everybody safe. You know, make sure. Everybody
I love circle pits, dude. They're my favorite.
Nah, circle pits suck.
I think they're
Running
fun.
around in circles.
Yeah, I think it was fun.
Ooh,
Or you
fucking
just crash
cattle,
into people
little
and then
sheep.
you crash into people, then you make the wall and then you slam in.
I do love the wall.
The wall of death is fucking great every time.
I remember the day I learned about the wall of death. It was the same day somebody else learned about the wall of death, except from a different perspective. I was at, it might have been a Cheetos concert. It was Warped Tour.
Oh.
It was some band, and they were going. It was Attack because I still have the guitar pick from that concert that they threw out into the crowd.
Look at you.
And so they're like, Wall of Death, and we all separated except for this one person.
Oh my god.
It was this one real skinny little kid in a bright blue Paramore shirt with fucking like pink cutoff shorts, and he was having a ball. He was just like, he was engrossed on what was happening before him. And so like, I didn't know what was happening either, but I noticed the seas parting, and I was like, okay. And like this like nice big burly guy's like, you're gonna want to back up for this. And I was like, oh, okay. So we all backed up, and they go, 1, 2, and then on 2, you see the tiny person in the blue Paramore shirt start turning their head and being like, where did everybody go? And it gets to the 1, 2, 3, go. Imagine, if you would, the parting of the Red Sea, crashing in on one tiny blue fish as he tried to run.
Instead of the army of the pharaohs, it's one guy.
It's just one person trying to run all the way to the back of the wall, and they were never going to make it in a 4 count, let me tell you. Oh, and it was, I don't know what happened to that person. I assume the pit took care of them, but it was a funny memory that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
I've told my wall of death story. I'm still on YouTube somewhere. For leading the wall of death the day I learned about it.
I remember at Purple Door Fest, which is another actual Christian metal festival, I met up with some weird group of people, and we called ourselves the leaders of the party people. And when the leaders of the party people led the party, people of the party people must also lead the party to lead the people into a party. And it was this dumb thing that we just ran around and said, and by like, it was a 3-day festival. We started doing it like the end of the first day. And then the second day we did a little bit more. And by that night, we saw other people in the pit like, party people! And we're like, the party is spreading. Brothers, we're succeeding. And by the third day, like in every single crowd, there were always leaders of the party people, like just going around dancing, leading people in chants and shit. And it was the most magical time of my young adult life, just being like, look at this weird fucking thing we started. I hope in some weird corner of the United States somebody still carries on the legacy of the leaders of the party people, and like they're not going to a festival anytime soon. But I really hope that like out there's just a small sect of party people waiting to get back out into the party world so that they can lead the people of the party into the party of the party people. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I went on a rant there. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man. It's nice to see you passionate. After the fucking week we've had, it's nice to see you passionate.
Ooh.
This is definitely a Jayne episode, by the way.
A Jayne episode? Why does it have to be a Jayne episode? It's an us episode.
Oh,
every episode's an us episode. I'm not going to talk about
Fed Up has pointed out that on certain days the podcast seems very spread out and we have equal amounts to talk about. There's some days where I go off on tangents and kind of go farther in the conversation than you do, and there's times where it happens with you too. So it's just definitely a Jayne episode today, man. It's nice to see you happy after the fucking week we had.
A, thanks for breaking the whole meta that we just had. B, thank you, Fed Up, for being such an attentive listener that you could make such an observation. I treasure that. I truly do. That sounded sarcastic, but it wasn't.
It wasn't.
If it didn't sound sarcastic, then when I said it sounded sarcastic, don't listen to it and just thank you.
See how it's a Jayne episode?
Fuck you.
Gonna hit me again, huh?
What do you mean again? I didn't hit you at all today.
I don't know. You've been.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We never addressed the Slamilton thing. We promised that next podcast we are going to do the erotic musical Alexander Slamilton.
We don't have to promise that. We could just,
It's going to happen, I promise. We just, after the week I had, I was like, dude, I don't know if I can really get into some double penetration here. It's a big topic
on
to cover.
top of covering Slamilton as well. Double penetration, then Slamilton, then work. It was too much. It was just too much. We couldn't ask for. I mean, you really couldn't ask for more.
Oh, you know what? That's fair that you say that. I know. I'm also sorry that the podcast didn't come out this past Friday. It was because of this weekend. But that's not really an excuse. So I'm sorry it didn't come out. It will be coming out though this Friday. So this is actually coming at you 2 Tuesdays.
Yeah, but he's talking about the Friday that no podcast went up, not this past Friday, because this past Friday was the Hamilton review.
Yeah, it's a weird time period we're in, folks. Time doesn't exist when you're always working.
During lock-up down? COVID?
Lock-up down.
Lock-up down. I know we're not in lockdown, but still. Feels like it.
I think we need to go back. Truth be told.
Oh, we're not going there. We're not getting on that with this.
What? You don't want to...
I don't want to...
Seth doesn't want to give an official address of... What did we call it before? Tina?
The Tina.
The Tina? I mean, we could just, really lean into our diet and call it the Backstreet Boys World Tour.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. The NSYNC reunion tour.
There you go. That's more diet.
Yeah. Sorry, we
Plus,
can't be blatant with it. We just have to be like...
Plus, we get Justin Timberlake. Like, that's way better than AJ.
Absolutely.
1,000 times.
Oh, yeah, dude. AJ.
And we get Lance Bass, who hangs out with the Impractical Jokers. And I'm sure he does.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sure he does other cool things, but that's the main thing I know he does.
Who else was in NSYNC?
Why you gotta put me on the spot like that?
I don't know, because I wasn't
I
allowed
knew
to
two
listen
of them
to
because
NSYNC.
they still do shit.
Well, I can't say I wasn't allowed to listen to NSYNC.
Oh, was Nick Carter in Backstreet Boys?
I think so.
We've done this before.
We've done this many times.
We've done this so many times.
But we've never done it in the
Who's in
podcast.
NSYNC?
We have to do it in at least every medium because eventually... That's okay. That's not copyrighted.
Oh, it's Joey Fatone, not Lance Bass. That's who I meant. Joey Fatone. Who is Lance Bass then? That does sound familiar.
Lance Bass is
Lance Bass was in NSYNC.
He hosted
I don't know
stuff.
Okay.
Chris Kirkpatrick. Who the fuck is he?
He sounds familiar too.
Nah.
He voiced Chip Skylark.
Yo!
Wait.
NSYNC beats Backstreet Boys by a mile. His shiny teeth are the ones that glisten?
Wait, I thought that was Nick Carter who did that.
Just like the stars in space?
Wait, didn't Nick Carter do that?
Does he floss them, bringing beauty to his face?
I'm super happy for you. Wait, now I'm shocked. I always thought Nick Carter was...
Does he love them and they all love he? Well, should I talk to you when I could suck a dude? Ooh.
There's a callback.
Your shiny teeth and dice. Oh, you're gonna the whole reason I went on that bunny trail is because I was gonna say you're gonna appreciate and edit in the upcoming one.
I guess not. Man, I always thought I was. I'm sorry. That was like my own little journey I just went on.
That's okay.
Let's make it more
of a
way
dice
better
episode.
than Backstreet Boys. Holy shit!
Absolutely.
Holy fuck! They not only did they make better bangers, ooh, controversy, but fuck, dude, all of them are great now.
There's not a weak link. He did other stuff. I know he hosted shows.
I met Joey Fatone, I guess, though.
Did you?
For the Impractical Jokers thing.
Oh, you meant.
I meant Joey Fatone.
I thought you said you met Joey Fatone. I'm
No,
like, oh
no.
shit, what a cool segue.
That would be awesome. But
Have you ever met somebody famous? Or like, have you ever met a celebrity?
I don't think, like, outside of like weird. I high five Shaggy Two Dope and Violent J of Insane Clown Posse from a pit.
That's kind of cool.
It's cool. I mean, we didn't talk or anything, but it was like, yeah, slap hands, slap hands.
Yeah, I knew from the moment that they touched me that we were going to be best friends for the rest of my life.
They're avid listeners.
What's up? Thank you.
I don't think I ever have met anybody famous. Not like I've met like hometown famous, like one of the popular not cover bands, one of the popular pop punk bands around Connellsville area. They were like hometown famous. But like I don't think I've ever met a celebrity. I'm trying to think.
Me too. I feel like I've done a meet and greet before. I mean, I did the meet and greet with the actual Game Grumps, but it wasn't really a meet and greet. It was just kind of a Q&A we did beforehand. But I did ask them a question, and they responded to it. So we had a meaningful interaction.
Are you best friends forever now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
They'll remember me. I was like, yo, I was the guy from Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, not Pittsburgh, Homestead, which is outside of Pittsburgh, that asked you the question about the book. Give me $1,000 to start my YouTube channel.
What did you ask about? What did you ask?
So
I'm trying to remember what you told me.
my question was like, now we're really getting into Game Grumps shit. My question was, we've seen you guys like through the 10-minute power hour do costuming, stop motion animation, fucking soap carving. They did a bunch of like creative mediums, and I was like, is there one medium that you haven't explored yet that you would really like to? And they was like, well, we have something coming up, but we can't really talk about it. But Vernon's writing a book. Like Vernon is their... He's not an editor. I can't remember what he is in the company, but he does stuff. And he's writing a book about Game Grumps.
Well, that's cool.
I think it's out.
Oh,
If it's out, put a picture of it here. Either way, it was cool. We had a meaningful interaction. You know what was cool? Danny was wearing gloves back then, so he didn't get sick. He was ahead of his time.
I mean, so was Howie Mandel then.
Sure.
You don't know who Howie Mandel is?
No, he did. He was the Deal or No Deal guy.
He is. Isn't he still?
He's a germaphobe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like PC to say, if there's a better word for it, but that's what I'm going to say.
He suffers from germophobia?
Yeah.
That's a safe way, I think.
I hope so.
If not, bleep it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can context that together. But yeah, I mean, all of those type of people were like super prepared for this. They've been doing this shit their whole life.
Yeah, I still don't want to talk about it.
That's
we
fair.
talked about the quarantine so goddamn much, and I don't want to keep
cut
talking.
that out.
Okay.
Quarantine music. A lot of people may...
So I've only listened to like 4 fucking songs about... No, I'm sorry. There's like probably 5 songs I could think of that I've heard that came out since quarantine.
COVID Mansion.
6 Feet from
E40.
40.
And the Jabberwockies. COVID Mansion being from Hobson. I thought you were going to play off the artist for me.
I'm sorry.
Charlie XCX did the whole album, How I'm Feeling Now.
I see. I never heard that.
That's the one I talked about on
The
previous
original
podcast.
Rona rap where the move bitch you got coronavirus that was on Facebook. I'm counting that as one, and I'm also counting the song from DJ Khaled that was in the commercial for washing your hands.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. All right.
And then I heard that horrible Tom McDonald one.
Yeah, that one was bad. Except I think it's just because I don't like him. But I also don't like it.
Yeah, bias be biased, but I don't. Yeah, I don't appreciate Tom McDonald's work.
Donald McDonald.
Donald McDonald. Oh boy, we're gonna start beef today.
Dr. Phil, Tawny McDonald, what's up?
Oh yeah, we were talking about Dr. Phil. That's how all this
Yeah,
started.
full circle, baby. I guess that means the podcast's over.
Well, are we gonna rank the 5 songs? I guess.
Oh, I feel like there's more.
We kept talking about how we were gonna rank all the COVID songs.
But
and I'm
all
like,
the ones that we've
man,
named-
I've heard 5.
Yeah.
And 2 of them don't really count. However, the one with DJ Khaled is gonna be really high on the list.
Fucking. What was the Anderson .Paak made a song called Lockdown.
Oh, I think I did hear that.
It's
one.
not. It touches on COVID, but it's mostly about the Black Lives Matter movement that's going on.
You definitely showed me that one.
That one absolutely slapped. Bon Jovi made a fucking song.
Oh my god.
21 Pilots did a song, Level of Concern. It was okay. It's not on the same level as all the other ones.
So
It's like top level, 6 feet, obviously. COVID Mansion, obviously. Lockdown by Anderson .Paak, obviously. What was the other one we mentioned that was all the way up in the top tier?
Move Bitch Got Coronavirus. Oh, the DJ Khaled one.
Yeah. That one's up there too. I mean, I don't feel like you can do that one. I don't feel like Facebook raps count.
Oh yeah, it definitely does because that
Alright,
shit
fine.
had me rolling.
You can put them wherever you want because I'm not gonna count it in my list.
I'm just gonna
anyways.
okay. So like, there's 6 for me then, if you count Lockdown. So all the ones that aren't Tom McDonald are in S tier.
Tom McDonald,
Is in
however,
F tier.
absolutely. Yo, Snow the Product came up with one. Do you know who Snow the Product is?
Maybe we should just wait and listen to these and then come back and do this, so we actually have a list.
Ooh, all right. I guess we can do it next time on the podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be because all this turned into was me shitting on that guy for a minute.
But yeah, there's quite a few to go to. I'm excited by some of these. Snow the Product is an absolutely excellent rapper. But what do Adam Lambert, fuck you. Anyways, we'll talk about my hatred of Adam Lambert and how good all these COVID songs are next time on
Is
episode.
Adam Lambert Maroon 5?
No, that's Adam Levine.
Okay.
Adam Lambert was the replacement for Queen, and he did shit on American Idol, I think.
Oh wait, is that the guy who made Here for Your Entertainment?
I don't know. what
Hold
that
up,
is.
no, because wait, I'm about to.
Oh, my
no,
God.
we're about to have drama, man. We're about to be
Why?
on Doctor
Because
because Adam
Adam-
Lambert slaps. If that's
No,
what I
Adam
think it is.
Lambert's a fucking. I hate him. For
Why?
the most because Adam Lambert shouldn't be the lead singer of Queen. It should be Mark Merrill. He stole that role from him just because he's got fucking name recognition. You know what? Mark Merrill, I actually got to meet and talk to. He used to play fucking concerts with his Christian band down here at my church for fucking, what is it called? Like vacation Bible schools and shit. And like, they were great. He's an excellent singer. You remember when Queen was picking the new lead singer? And they did
No.
to pick the new lead singer of Queen when they were doing their big reunion shit, they did a YouTube contest where like, upload your auditions to YouTube and like the ones who gets the most views, we're going to bring them in, we're going to try out, and we're going to see which one you pick. Mark Merrill fucking killed it. He is an excellent musician. He was true to Freddie Mercury while still putting his own style on it, and he was perfect. And you know who got it instead? Fucking Adam Lambert, because, ooh, I was on a TV show and everybody knows who I am. Sure, he's a good singer, but is he better than Mark? No.
Yeah, but Your Entertainment and Two Fucks slaps. Like, really
Nah.
good band. They slap.
All right, so here's your homework for today, peeps. Go listen to COVID Mansion by Hobson.
Definitely.
It's really good. If you're a fan of rap, go listen to that song. If you're a fan of like rock songs, listen to Mark Merrill's audition for Queen. He did Somebody to Love, and it will make you cry. Also, be sure to hit the like button so that YouTube knows that we do a good job recording content. Be sure to subscribe so that you know when we release new content. We put out Let's Plays. We also stream on twitch.tv/Salty Entertainment Fun Time every single Tuesday at 7. And most importantly, you know what? I don't think we've ever done this sign off on the podcast. Stay salty.
Stay hydrated.
And thank you for supporting the channel. It's never going in.
It's gonna one day.
No, I'm just going to put it's never going in now, and the kiss isn't going in.
Then nobody will get it.
Good.